Een hele goede middag weer, beste kijkers. Welkom bij weer een nieuwe aflevering in een serie van Hogwarts Legacy. In de vorige aflevering hebben we Renrok verslagen. Dat was echt een pittig gevecht. Maar we hebben een verontrustend uiltje ontvangen van Omnimus. Die wilde ons spreken in de catacombe.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Zorgen wij vooraan. Klinkt niet goed.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
We hebben gedaan wat we moesten doen in
You
onze
did
ogen.
agree.
En
And
hij
it
ook.
did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi?
Uh-oh.
What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Zo, we moeten de catacombe in om Sebastian achterna te gaan, want die is alleen naar binnen gegaan. En dat klinkt niet al te best eigenlijk.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Moet je nu dus Sebastian gewoon gaan
Where was
zoeken?
Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room.
Uh-oh. Bam, pak aan joh! Zo. Die zijn al met vele gekomen, ja. Maar ik ga één iets aanpassen. Ik ga deze hier onderzoeken. Kunnen we alleen maar in brand steken. Waar zou die zijn? Ik denk hier naartoe.
Rependo! Confringo!
Zo. En die loopt gewoon dood. Dus we zijn de verkeerde kant op gegaan. Er waren 3 spinnetjes, gingen vrij makkelijk. We kwamen daar vandaan, denk ik. Hè? Ja. En hier gaan kijken.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo!
Bombarda! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio!
Eerst die even slaan hoor. Stelletje.
Leviosa! Incendio! Defender!
Bam! Zo, hoppakee. Kom op zeg.
I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Dat is goed.
See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Dat gaan we proberen. Ga maar naar
Be careful.
school om het te zeggen. Want dit ziet er niet al te best uit, zeg maar.
How many Inferi are there?
Kom maar allemaal, joh. We pakken ze gewoon één voor één. Hoppa. Hop. Pak aan, joh. Godzie. Ik ben benieuwd waar Sebastian is en dit klinkt echt niet goed. Sebastian heeft iets ontdekt in het relic en hij tovert die Inferi naar boven.
These Inferi seemed far from controlled.
Incendio. Bombarda.
Pak aan, joh.
Confringo.
Wat zou hier zitten? Zou die hierin zijn gegaan? Oeh. Vinden we toch nog even een legendary kistje. Ik ben benieuwd wat daarin zit. Maar zo zie je maar weer. Het gaat niet zo lekker met Sebastian, denk ik. Ik hoop dat het nog een beetje... Daar staat hij.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Laten we eens kijken wat er nou met hem aan de hand is.
There's Sebastian.
Wat is hij gek aan het doen, joh?
Isn't this incredible?
Nee, dit is niet mooi, jongen.
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Zo, dat is goed dat hij dat gedaan heeft.
You'll pay for this.
The two of you have gone too far!
That relic was confringo.
Dan moeten we dus echt tegen Solomon gaan vechten, joh.
Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Levioso! Sorry, did enemy.
You're supposed to protect us. Benito. Incendio. Fringo.
Confringo!
Stupid one.
Potato! Levioso!
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Bam, fuck on you.
Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Benito. Incendio.
Place seal!
Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Sender.
Levioso! Sorry, did enemy.
Stupefy.
Fuck aan, Solomon.
Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Stupid one. Potato.
Bam, fuck aan,
Mr.
jongen.
Sallow. Stop. Confringo. Bombarda.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo.
Hé, waar is hij nou hier vandaan?
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender.
Fuck aan.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Wat doet hij nou, joh? Wat een gek, joh. Zij kan ook wel goed toveren, ja. Hij is echt gek geworden, joh, die Sebastian. Goed zo.
You've made your choice.
Ja.
Anne, what have you done?
Nee, wat heb jij gedaan, Sebastian? Wat een gek, joh. Zag je daar, gebruikt gewoon de verboden spreuk op zijn eigen oom. Wat heb je gedaan, joh?
Why wouldn't you stop?
Mafkees.
I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
Ja, eigenlijk zou niemand die spreuk moeten kennen. Of iedereen. Iedereen.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
Dat vind ik wel.
You did. I would have done the same.
Want hij valt ons
If I
aan
knew
tenslotte.
I could teach you.
Ja, graag. Ik wil die spreuk ook wel kennen.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
We gaan hem leren. Eindelijk. Bam!
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet
Dat weten
later
wij.
at the Undercroft, all right?
Oké. Dat was wel een leuke missie zo. Moest eerst Sebastian achterna. En toen kwam zijn oom in één keer en die wilde ons allebei verslaan. En toen gebruikte Sebastian Avada Kedavra. Op zijn eigen oom. En heeft hij ons tenslotte ook die spreuk geleerd. Dus laten we eens even kijken of dat hier in de buurt iets is. Ja. Soms snap ik dat spel niet hoor. Zou hier geen beest zijn of een of ander kampje?
Always on the defense.
Hoppa! Zo doen we dat.
Bombarda.
Hij werkt dus wel joh, zag je dat?
Protego.
Wat wil jij nou weer? Kom maar hier.
You seem fond of dark magic.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Ha! Maar nou, hij werkt goed die spreuk in ieder geval. En we hebben net een uil ontvangen van Nettie. Die wil ons spreken over hoe dat we Harlow verder
Some
kunnen
things are more
verslaan.
difficult than others.
Dus laten we gaan kijken.
Is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind. And I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
Zo, het is niet jouw fout denk ik.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him.
Dat geloof ik ook wel, ja.
Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Oké. Dat was het dus een kort gesprekje maar met Nettie. Ik ben echt benieuwd wat Poppy te vertellen heeft. We moeten heel eventjes wachten zo te zien.
You made it.
Daar staan leven op jou te wachten, Poppy. Wat heb je te zeggen?
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave?
Oh.
I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Nou, dan gaan we die mysterieuze grot maar eens onderzoeken, Poppy. Want ja, jij wist
Well,
natuurlijk
we're here.
gelijk waar
We
die
might
was.
as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Ik ga wel iets doen. Hè. We gaan hier naar binnen toe en ik wil eigenlijk niet naar binnen gaan met die spreuk Avada Kedavra gereed. Dat doen we nog niet. We zouden hier dus een grote moonstone moeten kunnen gaan vinden. We zijn reuze benieuwd of dat ook gaat lukken. En wat we natuurlijk tegen gaan komen hier.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Wam! Wat lag hier nog?
It's another aggressive one.
Wow! Ik moest toch even kijken wat er was, want fuck on joh!
What is going on with them?
Die worden echt steeds agressiever, man. Ik schrok me naar pleuris, joh. Ik dacht, wat is dat nou weer? Ze zijn nog sterk ook, hè, maar je moet ze echt een paar keer flink raken. Wow. Moet je daar kijken, joh.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Kijk hoe mooi, joh. Dan laten we verder gaan. Want ik denk dat dat de locatie is waar we naartoe moeten gaan.
Accio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Ik denk dat ik al weet hoe we deze kunnen oplossen. Kijk, op deze, hier zit een deur achter waarschijnlijk. En dan zitten twee lopertjes. Eentje is deze. En de
We
andere...
need to find moths for those spinners.
Was dat deze? Kijk.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Dan hebben we deze hier. Die kan dan hierop. Kijk. En dan moeten we er nog eentje gaan zoeken. Dan is dit een deur. Dan hebben we weer een rondje.
Accio.
En die. Wow. Daar zat dus niks in. En hier hebben we dan deze. En die. Kijk.
Lumos.
Lumos. Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Dan zag ik hier ook nog iets liggen. Kijk. En dan hebben we hier natuurlijk nog één deurtje. En die willen we ook openmaken gewoon.
Accio.
Alleen maar muntjes. Oké, niet erg. Kijk, en dan moeten we hier natuurlijk. Die is dan open. Kijk. Hoppa.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Ja, ik ook. Kijk, we
Lumos.
moeten deze hebben. Die gaan we gewoon eens meenemen. En dan deze ook. zag hier nog iets namelijk. Kijk.
Accio.
Kijk eens.
Merlin.
Lumos.
Die hebben we dan. Dan kunnen we nou deze gaan halen. Op zich is hij niet zo moeilijk, alleen je moet even kijken met die vlindertjes hoe dat het precies in zijn werk gaat. Dit is nummer 3 en dan zou normaal gesproken deze open gaan.
You did it.
Confringo.
Hopefully we wouldn't have to do this again.
Depulso.
Expelliarmus.
Defender. Confringo.
Pak aan joh! Zo, ze zijn gek geworden joh, die beesten. Bam!
Confringo. Bombarda.
Zo.
Petrificus totalis.
Ja, dat gaat niet, je moet die collect pakken, ja? Mafkees. Moeten wij nou gaan zwemmen of... Ja, lijkt het wel op. Laten we dat maar doen dan.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
Kom eraan, maar eerst dit kijken. En ja, daar. We gaan eens kijken. Dit is echt zo'n... Ja, zo, ik wou net zeggen, zo'n ding waar je in kunt duiken. Hoppakee. Zou dat hem zijn? Ja. Kijk nou eens, joh.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Waar moeten we naartoe brengen, Poppy? Zeg het nog eens.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Oké. Dan gaan we nu. Kunnen we hem gelijk wegbrengen, of
We
niet?
shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Dat maakt niet uit.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
En hier moeten wij die moonstone, als het
we
goed
can
is,
safely say we know where the moonstone
instoppen.
goes.
Ik ben benieuwd wat er gaat gebeuren. Heb je die schattige beestjes weer, joh?
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
Heb jij er al
You've seen
2
this
gezien?
before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
Ja, ze is een beetje aan het twiffelen, maar ik wil wel graag
I'd
horen
love to
wat
hear
er
about how
gebeurd
you and
is.
Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one, a sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough
Yeah.
and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Oh, dat is erg voor haar.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
Oh, maar je bent heel erg succesvol in het redden van de dieren, Poppy. Maar je kunt ze niet allemaal redden.
Poppy, you're only one person. You can't save them all.
I can try, and I've had a bit of help so far. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Oké. Dankjewel dat je ons
I'm
vertrouwde.
glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Ben
Are you
benieuwd
finished with the drawing?
Just
hoe dat het eruit ziet.
barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Dat is goed.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Eigenlijk heb je het ook wel een beetje aan je eigen te danken, Sebastian.
Sebastian,
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Ik weet het nog niet zo zeker, Sebastian. Maar goed, we gaan het toch proberen omdat jij het bent. We zullen eventjes met hem gaan praten en kijken wat daarvan
Don't
komt.
worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Ik ben benieuwd wat hij te zeggen heeft.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We moeten Sebastian niet aangeven.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well.
Zo is dat. Op dit
I
moment
hope we're
heeft
doing the
Anne
right
er veel
thing.
meer last mee.
I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Nettie had nog een uiltje gestuurd. Die wilde ons spreken, want ze weet iets over de locatie waar Harlow zich bevindt. Dus we zijn reuze benieuwd of dat we dan dit keer Harlow gaan ontmoeten.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Jazeker, en jij ook, Nettie?
I'm ready to
Laten we
finish
kijken.
Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We
Where
are
is
stronger
that?
than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Ik ben er klaar voor.
Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished.
Zoals
And I think
hier.
she knows that. As do you.
Uh-oh.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Wat? Oh. Is hij... Fuck on you.
Match for me.
Wow, zijn die gek of zo?
Aha! Back for more. You're easy as a spot and an irrumpent.
Incendio! Thought you had me there.
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
My one.
Fuck on you.
Lumos.
Protego!
Oh.
No, very. Expulso!
Confringo.
Descendo! You made a great mess.
Defendo.
Incendio!
Wacht eens eventjes, want
Time for summons. Having Barry. Oh, look at the little children. Nice one.
bam, fuck on.
Incendio!
You will get what's coming.
Protego.
Incendio! Gotcha!
Imperial.
Expulso! Ah!
Als nou die Ashwinder er vanaf komt, hè.
You're no puppet master!
Bam! Dan doen we dat gewoon zo, hè.
Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? Little Nat Sione, innit?
Uh-oh.
And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Kom maar op, joh.
Come now, you can do that. Can't you?
Bam! Uh-oh. Bam! Uh-oh. Nee.
Natty! No! Natty!
Ik dacht, ik doe Avada Kedavra op Harlow. Maar dat ging toch niet helemaal... Hij was niet in één keer dood. Gelukkig is Natty nog.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
Ik ben ook blij dat jij er nog bent, Natty.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
Je dacht er niet aan. Je deed het gewoon.
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us, because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Ik ben benieuwd wat zij alsnog gaat leren. Ze heeft nog iets over onze eindopdracht hier op Hogwarts.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs.
Dat klopt
Even
allemaal.
somehow ingratiated yourself with the headless hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
En daarmee, beste kijkers, is deze aflevering tot het einde gekomen. Bedankt voor het kijken. Doe graag eventjes abonneren, duimpjes omhoog, zet het belletje aan zodat jullie op de hoogte blijven van alle nieuwe afleveringen. Bedankt!